10 years ago, Tom was desperate. After months of unemployment, he had finally stumbled upon a job opportunity that could change his life. But when he walked into the office for the interview, the manager, Mrs. Henderson, took one look at him and frowned. "You need a haircut," she said sternly. The words hit Tom like a punch to the gut. He had no money, and haircuts were a luxury he couldn't afford. Tom left the office with a heavy heart but refused to give up. He spent the entire day going from barber shop to barber shop, explaining his situation and pleading for a free haircut. Each time, the barbers shook their heads sympathetically but sent him away. Time was running out, and Tom was down to his last hope, the tiny barber shop at the edge of town. It was closing time when Tom arrived, and the lights were already dim. The barber, an elderly man named Joe, was just about to lock up. Desperation in his eyes, Tom explained his situation one last time. "I need this job. Can you please give me a haircut? I can't pay you right now, but I will someday." Joe looked at him for a long moment before nodding slowly. "Sit down," he said. "I haven't had a single customer today anyway." As Joe snipped away at Tom's unruly hair, Tom tried to give him his life savings, 8 crumpled dollars. Joe smiled gently and shook his head. "Keep it. Consider this a gift." Feeling a surge of gratitude, Tom went back to the office the next day. Mrs. Henderson barely recognized him and, impressed by his determination, offered him the job on the spot. That moment marked the beginning of an incredible journey. 10 years later, Tom had risen through the ranks to become the CEO of a very successful company. He never forgot where he came from or the people who helped him along the way. One day, he heard that Joe's barber shop was struggling to stay afloat, facing closure due to dwindling sales. Tom decided it was time to repay the favor that had changed his life. He walked into Joe's shop once more, but this time he was not the desperate young man begging for a free haircut. He was a man of means with the power to make a difference. Tom handed Joe an envelope containing $10,000. "This is to thank you for believing in me when no one else did," he said. "You helped me when I needed it the most, and now it's my turn to help you." Joe's eyes filled with tears as he accepted the envelope, and the two men shared a quiet moment of gratitude and mutual respect. Tom left the shop knowing he had come full circle, and Joe knew he had made a difference in more ways than one that fateful night. Sometimes, a simple act of kindness can change the course of a life, or even two.